Alright, welcome back everybody to PSGL F5, back on my channel for 1 week only, since PSN is having trouble connecting to all forms of media, apparently. I switched off the PSGL account to upload something to my own channel the other day, and here I am stuck on my channel because I can't get back to the PSGL channel, so hopefully we'll get that cleared up during the week. Loco had the same issue last night for F6, and there was no stream at all. Big C was able to get his account, or not his account, but his PlayStation was able to attach last night, but I was in bed when it happened, so I didn't get a chance to do it myself. So whenever I have free time this week and it works, I will get that set up, and we'll be back on the PSGL channel. Somebody's going to take the stream after it's done and put it on the channel, so it will still be there regardless, but it will have to be on my channel for tonight only, and hopefully it's a classic. I remember last season doing F4 comms for USA. Chicken Boy had a really good race there. His tires just died at the end and got passed by the eventual race winner, Lewis Malam. And onto the podium, had a great battle with Lordy Boy last season that neither one of them saw each other, I guess. The cars were mounting each other on stream, so hopefully we keep it PG this time. And hopefully it's a great race. Alright, let me just throw the stream link in the chat for the guys since it's not on the PSGL channel as normal. Looks like we got 15 drivers tonight, not bad. Just waiting for Keen to ready up and we'll be all set. And here we go. USA, my home track, the track I hate the most out of any track on this game. I'd rather drive blindfolded around Monaco than race at USA. Hello, Fraggle. Fraggle with his 346th name change. The link is loading up in there. Oh, there we go. Bliss looks like to be the first one out, I think. That is correct. Good old whoever he wants to be called this week, Fraggle Paul, Bliss, Poison, something. I have no clue. Paul's on track. Oh, and my phone just fell off the table. Other than the first sector, the track isn't too bad, but that first sector makes me cry. So that's why I hate this track so very much. A lot of penalties can be handed out here too. Guy in F6 last night had 33 seconds, which he managed 18 of those in the first 6 laps of the race. So if you take a bad entry into one of the turns of the S's, you're going to get at least one, maybe multiple warnings slash penalties. So, gotta be careful here. Gotta keep up high speeds, but maintain good control. Gotta have the perfect balance here. As Fraggle's ready to start his lap. And here we go. After 2.5 minutes, lap 1 of qualifying from USA for F5. Might as well just go on board instead of that camera angle, jeez. Pretty good through there so far for Fraggle. Down the DRS straight. That may have been a cut. I'm not sure. Here comes Fraggle to the line. He will set a 1:32.6 as his first lap. Viking Steven around the final corner. 1:33.2. Josh will get here soon. Hello, Daniel. Welcome. Got one of Brandon's fans in the chat. I'll go on board with him shortly. He's on his warm-up lap, and then when he gets on his fast lap, we'll go on board with Brandon. Josh is a bit laggy right now. As he comes off the final corner, he will set a 1:32.3. That's good enough for a provisional pole. Go on board with Grumps. As he's coming through the final sector now. Hello, Anthony. Another Brandon fan. And Garpy will go fourth fastest. So Red Bull second and fourth right now. Connor with a 32.1 to go provisional pole. With everybody qualifying on the softs right now, it makes me think it's a wet race. Because I feel like you want to start on the mediums here. I could be wrong. I mean, I don't normally qualify, so. So Brandon's coming through the final sector now as he approaches the final corner. Puts his ERS up into 5, and here he goes. DRS is open, and his lap has begun. Brandon in the Alfa Romeo, formerly known as Sauber. Sauber? Sauber? What the hell is Sauber? Somebody who cries? Sauber. Pretty tidy through here so far for Brandon. Down into the, I guess that would be a hairpin, even though it's a weird shape. Opens up the DRS as he marches down towards Sector 3. Brandon wearing number 14 on his car, the number of my favorite NASCAR driver before he retired. Oh, we got a prediction of Brandon on pole. Very good possibility. He showed decent pace last week. But Singapore is a crazy race, so. Here he comes through the final corner. Brandon will set a 1:32.5. It's good enough for third on his first lap of qualifying. So he'll make it back around, slap some fresh tires on, and he'll give it another go. Go on board with Jake Hardy here. Hello, Cindy. Sorry, it's on a different channel this week. We had technical difficulties. And tips in with the fastest lap in qualifying. I believe that says it's a 31.6. I can't really see that purple rating. Jake Hardy was invalid, apparently. Chicken boy. Hey, Grumps. Go on board with Sketch, I think. Maybe not. Somebody on a lap? I'll go on board with Haig. Looks like he's just putzing around on the hard tires. See if he's up on his time or not. I don't think he'll have enough ERS to make it to the end of the lap, but we'll see what he is relative to his fastest lap. He's 3/10 up. But surely he'll be coming into the pits. Very strong race from Haig last week until the final corner. But, you know, it's a mistake you have to move past from. Haig's a good competitor. He'll be back in the top 5, top 3 again. He's got to reclaim that points lead that he had going into last race. 34.198 on the hards. Not bad at all, Haig. On board with Simmel here as he has just started a lap. Ooh. Got a lot of that curb there and almost wanted to turn the car. Simmel's our resident statistician / 3D maker of the races. It's always good to check out his Twitter. You get to see some interesting stats and charts he makes for each race. As he's driving the American car in the Circuit of the Americas. Can one of the Haas drivers win the home race? And here comes Silver around the final corner, 132.3. It's good enough for 6th. So let's see. Go on board with Grumpy. Brandon's on an out lap. Actually, I think that's Brandon in front of Grumpy. No, cheater. Steal some slipstream off of cheater. As long as he doesn't hit the Verstapper. Since those curbs are on the game. And off the final corner, Grumpy, 32.6, improves by almost 4/10. Cheater just started lap, so stay on board with him. Interesting. Tipson is out on the mediums right now. If he could beat that time on the mediums and nobody else beats him, he could be sitting pretty for this race. That's a little bit much there, Anthony, but I see your point. Cheater is actually the teammate of Brandon. Brandon improves to 32.3. That puts him 6th now. Cheater goes 32.9. That'll put him 10th. I know a couple guys who always crashed out as well. They say they're going to win the race, and then they're in the wall in lap 2. Oh, he's in the pits. Brandon is on a cooldown lap. Josh, cooldown lap. Either that or he went invalid. Go on board with Haig. Sorry, 4.5 tenths up, it says? 4 tenths up. I was having so much trouble last night in my race getting traction coming out of that corner. Alright, what will his split be now? 6 tenths. They'll currently keep him where he is, but he still will improve his 3rd sector. This lap from Haig will put him 13th. 33.332. Chicken Boy's up by a little bit. Everybody should be heading out now for their final runs. Yep, outlap, 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 outlap. And chicken to the line. 32 exactly. There's always one person that throws that oh up in qualifying. Cheater has retired. Everybody's on an outlap. We'll go on. Sketches done, pretty much. Hello, Jacob. Chicken Boy with a hell of a lap there. We'll go on board with Brandon. He's still got a ways to go before he starts lap. Go back. We'll go to Never Miss. Sorry, half a second up. It's the perfect name for a race car driver. Never miss. Because if you never miss that apex, you're going to have a good day. It's lagging just a little bit, though. Apparently 5 people finished qualifying simultaneously. Already 5 wide at the line. To the line. 32.010, just behind Chicken Boy. 4th for Never Miss. Here comes Connor. As Tipson improves his own time to 131.4. What will Connor do as he comes around the final corner? Sound like he stuttered it. They're 6th with a 32.0. Ah, that's unfortunate, Dale. But you know, you'll be starting on fresh tires, so that works. Whoop, here comes Simmel. Oh, I didn't get to see where Simmel went. I over-clicked him and then missed it. 10th for Simmel. Yeah, get those fresh tires here at USA is always good. So, after a qualifying session that sees the first 13 on softs, got Tipson with a 131.4. Josh, who I never went on board with a sneaky 2nd place. Sketch in 3rd, Keen in 4th, Toro Rosso teammates. Chicken Boy in 5th, Never Miss in 6th, Bliss in 7th, Connor in 8th, Brandon in 9th, Simmel in 10th. And starting on the fresh tires tonight, we will have Grumpy, Cheater, Viking Steven, Warren Haig, and Jay Carty. That's a lot of experience in the back part of the grid there. And it's a sunny race, it looks like. And starting last will be Flying Cooper, who joined during qualifying. So he is here now. Everybody choosing their tires, their fuel loads, whether they want to make a 6-stop. I think the 6-stop strategy is the best at USA. I agree, Clefty. There were a lot of penalties last night in the F6 race that I took place in. I had 1 penalty. The leader, or the guy who won the race, had no penalties, and everybody else had at least 3. The guy that finished behind me had 11 penalties. And he had 8 of those in the first, I don't know, 10 laps. Oh, hey, Sketch. I could have sworn your name last week in the chat was Sketch. Yeah, you guys are looking pretty good to start. It's good for the constructors. If you guys get to the front and, you know, hold off the rest of the field. Oh, Tipson's looking really strong right now. He was the favorite last week at Singapore, but that didn't go to plan. so let's see what tires that they'll be starting on. Grumpy on the mediums, Cheater on the mediums, Steven on the hards, Haig on the mediums, Jay Carty on the hards, and Cooper will be starting on the softs from last place. Oh, that's what happened to me last night too. I clicked on hard tire to start the race, and it put me on softs. All right. Oh, a lonely Racing Point sitting in there waiting for everybody to come back. All right, Sketch, good luck. Good luck to everybody on the grid. And everybody watching at home, put on your seatbelts. It should be a good one. Here we go. 4 red lights, 5 red lights, no red lights, and we're away. USA begins. Josh will get the lead down into turn 1. Great start for Josh. This is going to be the biggest penalty producer of the night right here. And Bliss is out. And we have a safety car 5 corners into the race. So his car is stuck in the barriers, but he gets disqualified. Yeah, Brandon up to 6th already. +3. Cooper's +5, Cheater +3, Grumpy +3, and Brandon +3. All your big movers right now. Chicken Boy down 11, and Bliss down 8 because of the crashes. And Cindy's going to see that and say she jinxed it again. Josh is pitting? He gives up the lead to put himself back in traffic. I don't know. Don't know what Josh is thinking. You literally did 5 corners before the safety car came on. You don't need fresh tires. And Brandon is pit as well. Huh. Maybe they know something we don't. Although if they put on the hards now, they could put softs on at the end. Because everybody's going to be bunched up. Are they all on hards? Actually, yeah, they are. Alright, so I could see that now. They could take the hards all the way to a soft at the end. Everybody will have to pit once anyway, so if they could march their way through the field. I can see that working out. Ah, I gotcha, Fraggle. His car was actually stuck in a barrier at the end of it. That's why he got disqualified. I'm actually surprised they're not going this time. Everybody's lined up. But I'm sure they'll be going green this time by. And Bliss has left the session. Safety car in this lap, as I thought it would be. Should have been in last lap, but, you know, we'll take the free lap, I guess. Everybody on those soft tires will take the free lap. Safety car's invisible. There needs to be a rule about backing up the field like that, because it's stupid. Everybody gets 5-second penalties because you're doing it. And here we go. Green, green. Oh, never miss. Catches his car. Yeah, I was gonna say before they went to the restart that it was actually a good safety car. There were no shenanigans, and then he bunched up the whole field to get people penalties. Whoa. That was an interesting line through there. Grumpy has wing damage, maybe? Yeah, Grumpy's coming in the pit. Yes, it is a wing change. I'm pretty sure that would be reported too, because that was kind of a silly dive bomb that caused that. Hey, looking on the inside of Connor. But Connor will hold off for now. Josh up to 6th already after restarting 10th. And Connor gets by Jay Carty. Jay Carty looked like he was searching for grip coming out of that corner and was hesitant to put the throw back down. Cooper pits. And Haig takes a peek, but doesn't go for it. And Brandon up to 12th now with that pit stop. Possible battle for the lead here. He's got a big run and he's only on 1 ERS. Penalty for Grumps. The Grumpster. Has the most experience in PSGL out of anybody on this grid. But experience is not immune to penalties. Viking Steven with a penalty. Ooh, Connor goes a bit wide there. Taking that IndyCar line. He'll have the ERS here. Or DRS, sorry. He'll make it up the inside, and into 7th he goes. Connor on the hard tire, not the mediums that the game is showing on the car itself. So one Toro is attacking and one Toro is defending. As Simo gets by Jay Carty. And Brandon gets by Jay Carty. I predicted you to come back and say that, Cindy. A guy spun in front of him, and he got collected in the spin. It was in the 5th turn. Brandon with a penalty. Now his fan son is going to cry again. Ooh, it looked like a mistake there from Tipson. Yeah, Sketch is closed right up on the doorstep now. He will have the DRS here. Can he make the move? Oh yeah, he's got a hell of a run. Drag race. It's a Texas-sized drag race. And and a crossover. But nothing doing there, as Sketch has taken the lead on lap 8. Let's take a look at Simo and Brandon battling here for 10th until the battle up front gets a little more heated there. We'll put this on Tipson. Josh is up to 5th now after restarting 10th. Grumps with another penalty. It's not like him to get many penalties at all. 2-1 race is a lot for Grumpy. And we still got 20 laps to go. And Hake gets by Steven for ace. Cooper with a penalty. Steven with another penalty as well. Whoa. That is some crazy lag going on there. So what lap will we see the guys on Sauce Pit? Oh, there it is. Tipson and Kean into pits. I'm sure Sketch will come in on the next lap, since the teammates obviously can't pit together. That will promote Josh up to 3rd. And when the top 2 pit, he'll inherit the virtual safety car. There's no, unless Cooper had a spin, there was nobody really off the track. Free pit stops for everybody again, pretty much. Green, green. Go, go, go. And Josh into third. Connor quietly in fifth. Never miss into the pits. Sketch. Still leads. I was gonna say he was the leader. I don't know why he said he went down and out. I wonder, is Sketch trying to stretch it to go to mediums? Actually, Tipson went to mediums. I forgot what the strategy was here. I took 2 pit stops last night because I got a broken wing, so. Oh, Connor's lagging. Haven't seen that in a while since he fixed his internet. Three-way battle for second. And Sketch stays up. Oh no, he's in the pits. That took a while for that pit marker to pop up. Jeez. Joshua here to lead. But Cheater in DRS range. Will he make a move on Josh? No, he won't. Three cars battling for the lead. English is hard. All within 4/10 of each other. Here comes another DRS train. And Haig will enter this battle with the DRS as well. Ooh, that's as close as you could get without touching a car for Connor. Cheater with a penalty, even though that was marginal. I don't really think that was a cut. You gain more time going wide there. Hey, gonna make a move on Connor? Nope, Connor goes defensive, because that's what he does. He's known as the bus. He's probably one of the hardest people to get past in a league race is Connor. Top-notch defending. Viking Steven with his third penalty of the race. Jake Hardy fast lap the race with a 36.2. Brandon up to 5th. Where'd he come from? If Steven could bring his train along, everybody would be in DRS range. Nope, Keen gets by him. I think the guys on the hard tires will pit in 4 laps. I think. Sketch with the fast lap race. No surprise there, as he has the freshest of the softest tires. And he's pretty damn quick. That helps too. Ooh, Brandon. A little cut there. That might have been a warning. There's a penalty for Brandon. Good exit from Tipson here. Can he get Brandon? Yes, he did, Grumpy. I caught it on stream. He dive bombed 2 cars and he cropped your wing in the process. It is on the stream. Counter by Cheater for second. Haig gonna try to come on through. I'll take a look at this from Tipson's point of view. As Josh is able to pull out, so 2 seconds now. Oh, wow. Oh, my lord. What is going to happen here? That is one big cluster. Four cars within 7/10 of each other. So I'll say 3 more laps until they pit for the hard, or the guys going to the softs at the end. Sketch with a penalty. Haig with a late move into turn 1. Great move. Haig into second. Haig looking for redemption after last week. Had the worst luck you could have in a final corner of a race. He's on a mission. Rain at the end? Well, it looks like it's getting clouded. Is that why everybody pitted for Herds on lap 1? Trying to make it to the rain? Yeah, it doesn't rain that often in Texas. It really doesn't. When it does, it rains, but it doesn't rain that often in Texas. Oh, actually, it's raining right now. The rain is here. Grumpy, the most accurate weatherman we have in PSGL. Literally 3 corners after he said it. Here it is. Tipson on the inside of Connor. Connor's not the easiest guy to get by. And it looks like he'll pull it off. Tipson up to 4th. Well, Sketch just blows by Brandon. Jesus. Oh, Connor's way wide off the track. I think he's losing the grip in the tires. The track's starting to get wet. He's on old tires. Not a very good combination. Sketch looking for a move on Connor. That's a tight radius of a corner there, and he gets it done. Sketch into 6th. Cheater down to 5th. What the hell? Brandon, what a spin. Could this be a safety car spin? Everybody into... Oh, no! Cheater misses the pits. Everybody onto the inters. That happened to us in Singapore last week. It started raining and it was ready for inters for the end of the lap. Alright, so everybody's onto the inters. Josh comes back out with the lead. Now, whose setup will be the best in the wet? Because I assume most of these guys were set up for the drive. It was supposed to be dry for 90% of the race. Cheater still looks like he's sliding around out there. Can't Sketch get by him here. Whoa. That's a little close for comfort. Here comes Sketch. Actually, another question is, for the people that are on dry setups, how many of them changed their wings so it would be more suitable to the wet? Oh, Haig looking for 2nd. And Haig into 2nd. Oh, this is where the penalties will start racking up. Racking up. What the hell am I talking about? Oh, thought I saw somebody spin. Like, what happened? About to have a 4-car train for the final podium position. Or for the final 2 podium positions. Yellow in Sector 2. Haven't seen anybody drop off in time. Cooper's just having a night. Yep, and he says that's it for me. He's having a nightmare of a race, but I'm pretty sure he'll end up in the stewards as well. Haig looks like he's running a hybrid setup because he's tracking Josh down as we have 7.5 laps to go. Symbol looked like he went a bit wide there, but he recovered nicely to make the apex in the next corner. Oops. Cheater with a penalty. I guess that's what you get for cheating, cutting the corner. I have no clue what's going on with Never Miss right here. He's lagging. Lagging. I'll have to ask him later on what Pandam stands for. Oh, Steven with a penalty. That's his 4th, I believe. Yeah, it is. It was so bad at Britain that he actually started in the final corner sideways. And he was desync from the rest of the lobby the whole time. Uh-oh. We have a train. Josh's gap is under a second. And, well, everybody else was under a second as well. When they cross the line, there will be 6 laps to go. Conroe with a penalty. Very rare. Interesting camera. As you could see, the elevation change from his camera, actually. Sketch with a penalty. A lot of late penalties coming here with the tough conditions. Yellow in Sector 1 and Sector 2. Viking Steven is around. Oh. Yeah, he may have to hardwire his PlayStation. I mean, I live thousands of miles away from you guys. I never lag. Except for that one time I lagged into Dre when we were practicing. And he lives closest to me out of everybody. Alright, let's head back up here as Connor's catching Keen. I see some blue in that sky. Is the rain going to stop before the end? Oh, it looks pretty dark on this side of the track. I saw a blue sky in turn 1 there. Or where the hell? Yeah, that was turn 1. Last week, Connor looked like he had a superior setup in the wet at Singapore. I asked him about it after the race. He said it was a perfect hybrid. Oh, that is one thing I didn't mention before the race. Onto the podium was awarded the win after it was deemed... I forgot who it was. Was it Kian? Kian made an unsafe pit entry at Singapore. Gave him a 5-second penalty and dropped him from 1st to 4th. So Connor with the win last week. His first win, I believe, since he was in F6. I believe that was on the 2016 game as well. And never miss has gotten by Simo. When they cross the line, there will be 4 laps to go in USA. Well then. Tipson just blows by Haig. Oh, Josh for the penalty. That could be costly. I do not believe I have seen Tipson's name pop up with a penalty. Josh has got to go, go, go now. Uh-oh. Oh, no! And Haig takes out Tipson accidentally. Misses breaking point. Keane all the way up to 2nd. Connor looking for... Oh, he's at the 4th. Just a slight misjudgment there by Haig. It's hard to get those breaking points right in the wet. Can Connor be on for a top 3 finish tonight. Ha! I found my way around it and I didn't do it to you, Connor. See? But he does have 6 seconds of penalties, if I remember correctly. Three laps to go in USA. Josh has extended the lead outside that 3-second gap. He might be safe for now. Well, it's back down to 2.9, but... I don't believe I've seen Keane's name or Tipson's name. Hello, Anthony. I don't believe so today. He has 6 seconds of penalties, and there's another yellow. Oh, Steven. I'm pretty sure he did say he hates this track earlier in the week in the chat, and then it's not helping tonight. He's going to hate it even more. But back up to the battle for the podium here. We got 3 cars within 1 second of each other for third. Or, sorry, for second. He did win last week, Anthony. He won Singapore. Wow, the gap is 2.99. Imagine losing a race by 1,000. When Josh crosses the line, 2 laps to go. I wonder if he got some wing damage or he's falling off. Sketch with a penalty. He didn't get many penalties before the rain, but he's been getting quite a bit since the rain. Josh is so close to that 3-second window. Good news for him is Keane is on less than 15% battery. Josh has a chance to pull it out. And Steven has decided that's it, I think. Unless he spun off and hit a wall this time. Sketch with a power move on Haig. Oh, Connor with his 3rd penalty to race. Yeah, he's not getting a podium now. I mean, the worst he'll finish is 6th. 1 lap to go. The gap's 2.5 seconds. Can Josh pull out the half second he needs? Or can Tipson force Keane into a mistake? There was another car involved in that. I think it was Haig. Haig should have footage of that as well, Steven. I mean, I know you can't use stream footage, but it's on stream. Cheater with a penalty. 2.95 seconds Josh leads by. He needs to get it to 3. There it is. Can he hold on to it? This might be one of the closest finishes. Ooh. Ooh, Tipson cuts the corner. That's got to be a warning, surely. My God, it's raining hard out there. I can't see. 3.2 for Josh. Everybody's fuel light is blinking. They're all pushing. Here comes Josh around the final corner. Will he have enough of a lead to win the race? Josh crosses the line as the winner. Kean had a penalty, apparently. Tipson didn't, but finishes 6/10 off. Connor's fourth. Haig fifth. Sketch sixth. Oh, Connor doesn't lose much at all then. Never missing seventh. Cheater in eighth. Sorry, Simo in eighth. Cheater in ninth. And Brandon will round up the top 10. Well, to be fair, Sketch, double stacking costs you less time than staying out on the wet track. So, I mean, it's bad, but it's good in a way too. You would have lost more time if you stayed out. So, you limited the damage by double stacking. And Josh with his first win since leaving F6. Yeah. That happened to me last week at Singapore. I double stacked on my teammate because it got wet that fast. Alright, so if it loads up, come on, you can do it. Here it is. Josh as your winner. Tipson is the only person without a penalty in this race. Finished second. Keen in third. Connor in fourth. Hagen fifth. Sketch in sixth. Never missing seventh. Simo in eighth. Cheater ninth. And Brandon round out the top 10. Before I get these podium interviews going here, let me pull up the point standings so I know what I'm talking about. Ooh, Tipson will extend his points lead. Alright, so we will get Josh. Of course he's not labeled as online. Come on, Josh. What the hell? Keen and Tipson. Alright, invite them all onto the podium interviews. That's a good argument, Sketch. All right, make sure you guys' voices are allowed to be shared so they can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
All right. We got two of the three in so far. We'll start, and hopefully the third will pop in. Josh, congratulations! Your first win since leaving F6. How's it feel?
Oh, it actually feels so like good after what F4 was like and the end of F6. It just after that start and halfway through that race, I was like, I have to win this. Nothing else bothered me or anything.
I knew that one of the two guys behind you didn't have a penalty, and your gap was like 2.9, 2.8, 3.1, 2.9. Were you nervous about not getting outside that 3-second range?
Yes, very, because I knew Teebson was quick, and as soon as I saw him like within like 2.9, 3 seconds even, I literally just had to stick it to max, rich and hot lap for that final 2 laps.
Oh, so he's cheating using max. Oh, very well done, Josh. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Move on to Tipson, who was the only car on the grid without a penalty today. So great clean race for you. How's second place feel as you extend your points lead?
That was alright, but Josh did really well, so I couldn't like do anything about it. So yeah, I got taken out by Haig, which is kind of annoying. Otherwise,
yeah,
might have changed, but
yeah, I caught that on stream.
Couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah. He missed his breaking point just a bit.
Yeah. It's alright there. Nothing I could do.
So we have 3 races left, and the next race is Brazil. How do you feel about that track as the points that are going in?
I actually really like Brazil. It's like one of my best tracks, so hopefully the win will be there. But you never know.
Yep. Exactly. Anything could happen. That's why we do the races. Well, I believe that'll be it for tonight, since I never saw the third podium participant pop in. So congratulations to Kian on third place. We will be back hopefully next week on the PSGL channel, if I could get my thing to connect, since a lot of our streamers who we sign out of PSGL to upload something on our own channel, and it's been giving us error codes trying to sign back in. So hopefully we'll be back there. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow night, F2 7 p.m., F1 8 p.m. as we round out the final 2 races of USA. And yeah, so hopefully we'll see you all next week on the PSGL channel. Everyone take care and stay safe. See you soon.